So thank you once again for staying with us. Let us get into the matters arising. I've got my guests all seated. Hopefully, today is calm. Mohammed Batablia is MP for Sissala East and board member for TOR. Hopeson Adorye is Director of Field Operations for the United Party. Awal Mohammed is member of the NPP Communications Directorate. Gentlemen, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, Awal, you're always smiling.
Yeah, we've missed you.
Yeah, that's true. I missed you all as well. I was a bit unwell, but I was following. I said, oh God, Tuesday is just another fire. Awal, how have you been? Good?
Good.
How's the People Forum coming up? You and Miracles?
Yes, we started in Koforidua. We went to Achimakoko, then Asante Achim South. The next one will follow soon.
Okay.
Inshallah. It is something that we will do it between now and 2028. And we'll set the agenda, make sure that the government will be put on its toes. We'll make sure that all the 288 promises they promised the people of Ghana, we will make sure that they deliver them. And we will not really stop at anything by going on the grounds and speaking to the people and speaking to the issues, reading their own manifesto vis-a-vis their deliverables and so on. So the People's Forum led by Miracles Abuaji is still on, and we're planning another one, inshallah.
Okay. Well, that's
A little advice to him. When he's going, they should also take the manifesto of MPP 2016-2020. And then, whilst they are telling the people 288 promises, they also tell them that, yes, in our manifesto too, we promised this and we're able to deliver this.
And that's
that one.
Is that also part of something that we're supposed to do when we were voted out because of the manifesto? We were voted out.
You are calling for equity and you don't want to come with clean hands?
We were voted out because they
Go
said
with your manifesto
we promised
and then tell them we promised this number of...
but that's fair.
And we're not
voted
able to
them out.
all. Then they voted us out.
Yes.
So you who said you
then you have
be able
started early.
to do
Then
it.
you have started early.
You
then
who said you'll be able to do
take
it,
your time.
we'll make sure that you should do it.
My brother, take your time. You started early.
We delivered over 70%
you spend
of our
all your
promises.
money, you will not get anything out
Between
of it.
2017 and 2024, we delivered 70% of our...
Hey!
Yes. You can even attest to that fact because in 2023, you were part of the communications team that was espousing
But
that.
70% is not true.
We can get one of the days here on the
That's
platform
when you are coming. Bring your manifesto.
We can come with our manifesto and what we're able to do.
You just bring the 2021.
Okay, well,
don't go back to the 20.
But you mentioned 2017 to 2024.
I say that. You bring the 2020 manifesto.
Yes.
Then let's digest it.
No problem. Okay. We can do that. If they will give us time. Me, I have time. I have the data.
Okay, it will be a good place to start with the economy. Let's start with the economy. So, Honorable, your government says that it has really turned around the economy with a very shining inflation rate. It's really shiny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know a bit of economics. I'm not an economist, so I'll hear from the economist. But this, I don't know if I'm the one not doing my math very well, but this inflation is very shiny. Can you break it all down for me and my viewers?
Well, MFA, let me start by saying a very good morning to you and your team, and of course, my good brothers who are here. Sometimes I admire the courage of my brother, Awal. He's courageous on some issues. Let me also, we are in the month of Ramadan, and this is the first time I'm here in that month. Let me use this opportunity to also extend the best wishes of the month to all Muslim Ummah across the globe, and especially those from Sissala East. And well, the question is in relation to what we are experiencing today as a people regarding our economy. Well, it's a question to ask because it appears to many like it's a magical wand. By close of 2024, Ghana was placed at a certain position And all economic indicators pointed to the fact that we were clearly in a ditch. Research organizations that are well known in that field indicated that clearly. And besides that, we know, talking about inflation, I think inflation was pegged at the rate of 23.8. That was by the end of December 2024. And today, as we are talking, I think it has consecutively been declined for about 30 months, recording about 3.8 from the 3.8. And that is the question you are asking. That is shiny. And all of us can testify to that. And I am sure you in the past have educated us very well here on this platform that inflation does not necessarily mean a reduction. What it means is that is the rate at which the items increase. And you can say today in this country, put most of the commonly used items in a basket and analyze and see whether there's that kind of stability. It's not just stability, it's a firm stability in terms of the prices. Some time passed, one couldn't have walked back from the market. The next moment you are going back to pick the same item you picked, you'll be getting an increment of 54% or 23.8%. Today, even if that is happening, it's very marginal, to the extent that people cannot even see the increment. And all we can say is to thank the good governance by President John Dramani Mahama and the team he put in place. Today, we all know businesses have cried that they cannot compete with their colleagues globally because issues about interest rate, the cost of doing business in this country. Today, the Treasury bill rate, that's the 91-day rate, was around what? 27.7. Today, we are getting it close down to what? 11. If we don't tout this, what do we have to tout? We were told in this country that, I made that point here some time past, that we were turning the corner, consistently turning the corner. But little did we know at that time that corner was a bent and long corner that we were struggling to turn with that. Today we are seeing the actual turning of a corner that is being practicalized and being experienced by Ghanaians. We are more comfortable and we have a very beautiful global economic outlook, because if our debt portfolio for this past 13 months has been reduced by 82.1 billion. It's a significant achievement. We know the balance of payment, our balance of commitment rates are more positives.
No, but what's the cost of all of these gains? What is it costing us?
No, definitely, we know.
Total public debt stock declined by 82.1 billion, yes. Correct?
Yes.
On the Treasury bill, they actually dropped from 91
yes.
to 27.
No, it's 91 days.
91 days,
yeah,
sorry.
It was 27.7.
Okay.
Now we are talking about 11. What it simply means is that even if government should borrow, government is borrowing at what? Lesser cost. And giving more money to the people to be able to do business.
What is it costing us?
No, the cost is that the environment today to run a business has become more friendlier.
It costs us nothing at all?
No,
Zero
you see something,
these gains?
you see, to give light, you must endure burning. To give light, because the essence of leadership is to be able to create a system. And that it doesn't come for free.
What is burning you? What is burning the NDC government?
The point, nothing is burning in NDC government. It is just pragmatic leadership. It is just discipline. It is just making sure that you are consistent and walk through what you've said. That's why we are getting it.
If you foresee the future, do you foresee the sustainability of these gains?
For 13 consecutive months, clearly, I think that the future is even much more brighter. All we need in this country is just what? Making sure that we plug the hose of leakages. Let's be disciplined physically and make sure that prudent investment or application of our funds where it is required. That's what we are doing.
Okay. Let me go to the United Party.
Yeah.
So, Hopeson, you have seen it. Yesterday, the finance minister said a lot of things, says that, well, as I've said, total public debt stock declined by 82.1 billion. In fact, the statement yesterday says that we've strongly consolidated our fiscal gains, sharp declines in inflation, as I mentioned earlier, and interest rates, currency appreciation, and substantial reduction in the public debts. In a nutshell, that's what he's been saying yesterday. Yeah. Are you coming along? Is that what you see?
Yeah, I'm coming along. And let me also say good morning to our viewers. And I will start by saying the health of every economy is determined by its macroeconomics. If the macroeconomic indicators are good, it means that you are on a firm ground. When you look at how the economy was poorly managed by the previous administration, today we can say a year on, we had that stability. And that one, nobody can contest that. There is a total stability in the economy. We are now praying that the coming years will see the real growth so that in the future we'll not hear the term we've laid foundation, solid foundation, solid foundation. We should see the superstructure and then point to it that, yes, this is a very beautiful economy. Like you were asking, you asked a question, the T-bills, what does it mean, this and that? You see, when the rate is very high, it takes government to be able to go in for it. Individuals cannot go for it because the rate is too high. So at that point, you see government going in all the time. But when it's low, I mean, it opens the avenue for everybody to just enter there and then make whatever he wants to do. What I want to say is that, yes, we can attest to the fact too that the cedi is stable today, unlike previous years where you see every day, every hour, the cedi rate is changing. In fact, in a day, it can change about 3-4 times in a day. Those times, there were 3 forest bureaus in this country under the previous administration. So they determined the rate for every day. Apart from Bank of Ghana coming out that, oh, this is our rate, this 3, they determined. So at a point, I say, so you sit down for this thing to happen. Lo and behold, one day, they ransacked 2 of them. And throughout the month, the whole thing was stable for a while.
If you understand, in this country, there were only how many forest bureaus? There are plenty of forest bureaus.
Yes, and Ghana. I'm saying that 3 were determining the rate here in this country.
In the black market or what? Because I know
forest bureaus.
It's BOG.
Maybe you may not get it, but a lot of people out there will get it.
They understand. I
don't just want to pinpoint them. Are you getting it?
Oh, okay.
If you go to airport area, you let me say it that way. There was one there.
All 3 are stationed or one?
No, just one there.
And the other one?
You go to Tudu. You go to Tudu.
There's another one there.
2. And these 3, the Tudu 2 and then the airport area, they were determining the rate. If Bank of Ghana says this, within a matter of hours, they can change it at.
In this country?
Oh, it was happening. Awal is aware of that. At a point. I mean, the security agencies moved in. The airport area, they ransacked the whole place, closed it down, and then one had to do. The third one, you know what happened to the third one. And for that whole month, the cedi was stable. Are you getting it?
I see.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Big players can sometimes manipulate if given the opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
So that's right.
Are you getting it? So we can attest to the fact that, yes, for now, the cedi is stable. Businessmen and women can now plan.
But are we not celebrating the cost of imports without thinking about the cost of exports?
Which one is?
Which one?
Because when the cedi really, I mean, it's a good thing that the cedi gains some momentum and all of that. What would that mean? Cost of imports to be cheaper. But definitely cost of
No,
exports will be
no,
higher.
no,
How no?
No, you see, that's the argument.
Okay.
That's the argument. For instance, before, we are even saying that we are suffering weak exchange rate because we were chasing more dollar to do imports. That's the point. That's the point. No, that we were chasing more dollar because every Ghanaian wanted to do more of import.
At an equilibrium of this this point.
Are you getting it? We were chasing more dollar to do imports. That's why our economy is what
So your import becomes expensive.
No, that's the new narrative you are bringing. That's the new narrative.
No, let's stay on.
No, it's a new narrative you are bringing.
No, but let's stay on.
Based on the cocoa. No, let me tell you, it's a new narrative based on the cocoa argument that they are saying that helping your. No, I'm not helping. We are just helping ourselves.
All right, but let's stay on this narrative.
Yes.
Let's not say what he has said,
yes.
which I like to come along with.
Yes.
You say that at the time, you need more dollars to be able to import?
Import. Today, more dollars are chasing CDs to do import to their country, to do export. That's what it is.
To do import?
No, to do the export. Because if
your export becomes expensive.
No, how is it? No, you are assuming that internationally our prices become expensive because you think what is happening here is fake. It's artificial. That's your narrative. That's not the reality.
That's why the president,
that's not the reality.
Addressing the media some time ago, he said that we can work to bring the CD as low as maybe 5 cedis. But they were thinking about the exporters too.
Yes.
So they were going to peg it between.
That was what Addison said in November
between
2024.
10 and 12.
Yes.
It should not be lower than 10 and then more than 12, so that both sides can benefit from that. So it's not that maybe once it's coming down, it means export is going to suffer through.
But is the dollar available though? Are business owners having access to
they have enough dollars at the central
People are even saying that we are pumping enough dollars into the system.
Yeah.
If the accusation is that
they have it. They have it. You see,
that's the accusation.
What it means is that it has led to improvement in the consumer purchasing power. Though you may say
people debate that highly.
No. I'm saying that though
Awal will only debate once it's NDC.
Prices of food, transport, and others may be higher, but it will not seem like the previous one, where it says
it's higher, but it is more frequent.
Yes, are you getting it? Now we have inflation of 3.8. So if maybe plantain will cost you maybe 5 cedis.
It stays at 5 cedi for a longer time.
Let me say 5 cedis.
Okay.
If they want to increase, it will not go more than the 3.8%.
Okay.
Unlike the previous ones, you can go and.
But plantain recorded for
it can be
49% according to Ghana Statistical Service.
Between
which period?
Yes.
Which period?
Just the last one. Yes.
Which period?
Plantain.
Which period?
Oh, you could check.
I'm saying which period?
When inflation became 3.8, you recorded some deflation in some items, but
which month did you record the 3.8?
Last month. I'm saying that plantain alone was 49%.
Even
don't listen to this.
The robust economic.
Awal has to have his mind.
Let me conclude. So it means that today importers can plan. Are you getting it? That, maybe for the next 6 months, I'm going to do maybe 10 containers.
Yes.
And he knows that, when he comes, the duty will not be far from whatever she or he is paying today. Are you getting it? That is a good show. As we can speak, as we are speaking now, interest rate, the lending rate, and then T-bills are down.
Yeah.
What it means is that the reference rate, when the Bank of Ghana put out the monetary policy and the lending rate, it's not what is reflecting at the various banks.
Sure.
They determine it by what they call the reference rate. They look at the monetary policy, they look at the interbank rate and other things, so that they can come out with their own reference rate. And because all these rates are down, the reference rate too is down. It means that when you go for a loan today, the interest that you'll be paying will be far lower than the previous ones too. IMF program is on course, and everything is being followed. we are able to meet our debt obligations and other things, which is a plus. It shows that the economy is doing well. If it's not doing well, you cannot pay. You know, in previous IMF programs, at a point, Ghana couldn't pay for their loans and other things. So it should tell you that, yes, this is...
It makes me curious. If the NDC government moves this way, if they continue this way, if they continue to impress you, will the United Party ever come to power?
But why are you interested?
Who told you that? Who told you that? If NDC makes Ghana like New York, they will not be changed. Who told you that?
Now that's a good point.
Yes.
I would have thought
I largely agree with that.
You
couldn't have lost the election.
Look, you can. Awad, hold on. You can tell Ghana to be like a New York, but when it comes to the point that Ghanaians should change you, they will change you. Are you getting it? That's why I'm saying that the opposition parties in this country, we have responsible opposition and then irresponsible opposition. A united party, we are responsible opposition.
Okay.
What it means is that we are helping to build this country, the country that we want to govern. We are helping so that when we take over, I mean, we'll not suffer like...
That's a very... I needed clarity on that, but Awal, please, let's hear you.
We understand your drift.
Thank you so much.
Today we'll finish earlier than normal.
Okay.
I apologize.
So thank you so much. I think I know that you're on social media. And on social media today, the NDC supporters who campaigned and supported them and did everything for them to win the elections are completely exasperated and frustrated by what is happening. Broken promises. Where are the 133 jobs? Where are the prosecutions? These are videos that we have all seen and so on. So you see, you can tout all the economic fundamentals. Your own people will expose you because your own people are saying that they are not seeing it. On the grounds, that is one.
They are bringing a new term.
The only thing that the NDC can talk about in terms of economic fundamentals are three. Just three. Inflation, exchange rate, and the debt sustainability.
It's not all there.
These are the three. I'm coming. So you see, these are the only three they can talk about. Now, when you want to really when you set out a budget, the first thing you do is that you set your targets of revenue collection, right? Now, in the last 5 years, we've seen upward surge in terms of beating the revenue projections that we set out in the last 5 years. Just last year, the revenue that Hopeson set to really, the taxes that he set to take in this country, he was not able to meet even the performance of that revenue. He missed it.
Come again on that.
I'm saying.
Don't give me a chance to come again. That's not the point.
I'm saying that.
It's a very difficult point for him to make. So why are you giving me the chance?
He missed his revenue targets for 2025.
I will not allow any of you to interject. Awal.
I was quiet.
Awal is give us the target.
The guy is on a fast. He's quiet.
Yes, I've been quiet.
Okay, please.
You understand? Okay. In 2025, Hopeson set out to do 201.3 billion, which is equivalent to 14.1 or 14.2 of the GDP. He ended up doing 187.8, which he missed the target by 6.7% of GDP. Compared to 2024, in 2024, we projected a 145.9 billion. And we exceeded it by 5.3%.
You had policies that could help do that. The NDC said that they wanted to research, and so they discontinued some policy. There was no e-levy. Of course, some of the things, the policies that they started in 2025, it was obvious that they say for a research, they're having to have to squeeze at certain points. And so is this not expected?
Even the target set for us is ambitious. We are talking about 200. He's talking about 149.
100.
But you sat down.
But
You sat down.
And you
Projected what you think you were able to do.
Even at our lowest point, we are higher than them.
To be fair, you projected.
You
that
projected
number.
something
made
that
an
you said you would be
average
able to achieve.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you missed it.
No, even
So you made a projection.
When
When to collapse the variables that will help you
Exactly.
achieve the.
no, but
the-
no, even once we are doing our west,
why wouldn't he allow
our
me
west
to do
is
it?
better than
Your
our
west
best.
is best.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm coming. One, that is one. Two is that we took the economy, the GDP growth of 32 billion, and sent it to 167, the revenues. We started from 32 billion in 2017 to 167 billion.
What is he talking about?
And you're talking about you saying that because nominal figures, you targeted 200 billion, so it means yours has dwarfed ours.
My question as well.
How?
No. My question as well is that is it fair because the variables that the NPP
I'm coming.
government used to achieve
That's the question you asked me,
quite
and I was
different.
coming in there. He interjected.
Both of you again.
See, the thing is that when they came, they discontinued 3 tax handles.
Yeah.
They scrapped it and introduced 4 more. Yes. They introduced 4 new
Oh, no, but
taxes.
you are in Parliament. Four
You understand?
new ones.
Yes, 4 new taxes.
When they
I can-
discontinued.
Yes, when they discontinued, they introduced 4 new taxes. You understand? So if you compare to really the revenue that they were expected to get from e-levy and so on, they introduced D-levy who can consume everything.
But
D-levy alone in 2025, between July that they introduced D-levy to December, D-levy alone was able to rake in 5.7 billion. When e-levy, do-so levy, yes, the one CD on petroleum products.
English, please.
I'm saying that the 1 CD on petroleum
English,
products,
please.
do-so levy.
English, please.
That's what Ghanaians will understand. It is do-so levy. They introduced that one. That one alone should be able to consume all the 3 because it recorded 5.7 just half year. 5.7 billion Ghana cedi. Whilst e-levy was supposed to do 2.3 billion.
The 1 Ghana cedi on per liter.
Per liter. That alone. You understand?
You give me the chance to respond to this.
Yeah, you will respond, but we're having a discussion. I'm
Are
saying
we
that.
not out of the doom zone? After taking the
Are we,
1 cedi.
are we out of Doomso? Check my jaw online. Ashanti region, they are reeling under Doomso.
Oh, yeah.
My jaw online reported it that indeed when you go to Ashanti, there are a lot of outages.
To be fair, because we reported it, we also have reported that ECG has moved in to solve it. It was a fire station.
So he said
It was a fault. It was a fault.
Yesterday, they recorded that there will be Doomso here in Greater Accra and Central Region. And the timetable has come.
But to be fair, Honorable,
and you're talking about Doomso is nobody.
There are 3 other places in Accra here that we have told you that there's power outages. Yes. I spoke to the spokesperson for the Ministry of Energy, and he says that because some areas have grown in population and the demand has gone higher, and so they may have to do things that will, help and
They have to change their transformers and other things.
And I ask the question, does the ECG not have the mechanism to know that a particular area, the demand from that place is coming higher? Must we go to a certain level of on and off before we know that a certain area has demand?
Before Nabu comes in. This is where...
I know. You even introduced the Doomso thing.
I
told you to speak
Just a moment.
No, you asked the question.
This is where we need to go for the technocrats on the ground. We have district managers of ECG.
Why will he want to really change the topic?
The recommendations on technical. To be fair to Awal, I'll note it and give you the minutes to give the recommendations. Just to be fair on Awal.
So you
let me have Awal finish his point.
I haven't said they introduced 4, right?
You just finish and then we come to...
Questions are not all meant to be answered.
I'm supposed to answer this question.
Awal, please go on.
Yes, so I'm saying that when you check the economic...
Mention the 4.
I'm even mentioning 8, not 4. You understand? I'm even mentioning 8, not 4. 2% growth and sustainability levy. Special import levy of 2% of cost on insurance and freight values on certain goods. 15% VAT on non-life insurance premiums. Growth and sustainability levy was... It was supposed to end in 2026. They extended the sunset clause to 2028.
Well,
this is another.
So you brought it, and they extended
it was supposed to end, but you extended it. Special import levy introduced in 2026, 2027, 2028. Energy sector shortfalls and debt repayment levy 1.9 on petroleum and naphtha, on 1.3 for diesel. 8% levy on petroleum product. That is the Doomsor levy. That's what I'm saying, that even Doomsor levy alone is able to dwarf all the 4 that they had taken out. That is the point I am making. So when you check the inflation, yes, it is true that inflation under our tenure, before we left, it was 23.8%. That is true. But you see, I have always maintained this, even on this platform, that you don't use 1 year economic fundamentals, especially in terms of inflationary figures, to really make any noise out of it. Because you see, we took over at 15.4 in January 2027, and did 2 years, 24 months of an average of 8.7% from 2018 April to March 2020. This is our figures. You have done only 11% in
8.
Yes, I'm saying that 24 months. We did 24 months.
9%.
24 months.
8%.
8.7 average growth for 24 months. This is what we did between April 2018 and March 2020. This is what we did.
Are
this
you
is
talking
our
about inflation rate?
Inflation.
Okay,
inflation. And you had done just 11% on average for 2025.
How?
How is that?
But that's the average.
No, how is that?
I mentioned average of 8.7 for 2 years. I'm saying that in 2025, you did an average of 11.
13 continuous months.
Yes.
Taking it from 23%, dropping throughout.
Not dropping. I'm talking about, you are talking about inflation that is at a single digit.
Yes.
And I'm telling you that we did inflation that is at single digit for 24 months.
So wait for the 24 months and compare. Wait for 24 months and compare.
This government has not done single digit inflation for even 5 months. This is the record.
Okay, hang on. Forgive me, I myself didn't understand the math.
Yes.
But I already said I'm not an economist, but if I understand you, but why are you calculating the inflation in 2 years?
I mentioned the caveat.
Why are you striking it?
The caveat is that I said when you take over government and you want to tout inflationary figures, you will have to wait until some time.
Then we should have waited
so that
for 4
we'll be
years.
able to really talk about single-digit inflation.
Okay.
Then I gave our records. Now, when we took from 15.4%, it was downward trend for 6 years. We 54. Did a downward trend for 6 years.
From
15.4 in January 2027 to February 2022.
2017.
17. To February 2022, the highest we recorded was 13.9. Throughout that period, the highest we recorded was 13.9.
So it's not something that
within that period, yes, within that period, we did 2 years of 8.7 average for 24 months.
So which year was the 54%?
54 was December 2022. We entered January 2022 with 13.9%.
And then?
And in February, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Togo,
they are looking for
UK, US, all came with higher inflation.
Yes.
That was what happened after February.
Wow.
And in February, we did 15.9. We moved up to, I remember in somewhere in, when it got to 32. When it got to 32 in June, the Bank of Ghana governor told us it has not even peaked. And we cringed because we have never seen that before. UK had to change 3 prime ministers within 1 year in the same 2022.
Okay. If you go this route,
our brother,
if you go this route,
our brother,
no, but our brother was
removed within 3 weeks
as
the Chancellor of the Exchequer.
But you know that if you go this route, taking against the countries where people who manage the purses of these countries seem to have not done well and they resigned. we've not seen that happening.
Not resignation.
What?
Kwaku Kwarteng was removed after 3 weeks when he presented his economic fund, after you touted your successes,
yes. We've been in this country where the finance minister he wasn't removed. In the last 2 years, where you say that, because you mentioned these countries and say that they all came to a certain level of high inflation. Some people were sacked in that country, but that's our country. Nobody was sacked.
Yes.
We all suffered.
Yes.
We suffered from
how?
it because
How did we suffer?
2024 elections.
Huh? No, but what
the
about
economy
us?
played
But what about
role.
us?
But
we are the sufferers.
Oh. The downward trend he's talking about that for 13 months. We did 2 years downward trends because the 54 started. 54 started in.
So do your 13
December. I'm coming.
Do your first 13 months.
I'm saying that in December. In December.
Awal is repeating the same point. With that number.
I'm saying that.
Why
wouldn't they allow me land?
No, but you have a lot of
first 13 months.
I'm saying they should allow me land.
Come along with me. Yes.
I'm saying that in December 2022 it was 54. It came down and it recorded downward trend from December 2022 up to December 2024.
What's the figure you exited with?
We exited 23.8. And the IMF predicted in April that year that looking at the trajectory and what we are following through, if anyone who takes over will follow through, they will end 2025 in a single digit. This is an IMF document.
Okay, so you believe what the IMF said?
Yes.
But you don't believe when the NDC says that. Granted, even if the IMF has said it, we have done it. You said it is artificial.
We didn't say it is artificial. Did we say that inflation is artificial?
Well, your people are saying
the characters that
I
play
didn't say it here.
Inflation.
In Parliament, we are questioning the 3.8%.
But if IMF projected
IMF projected 8% end year 2024, 25.
So today, if inflation
I'm coming. IMF never predicted 5.4.
What I'm saying
IMF predicted 8.0.
I'm just trying to sanitize and summarize the issue. Yes. If today, if it wasn't 3.8 and it was 8%, what the IMF projected? Would you be okay? Would you say that
IMF
government is doing well?
Didn't even project for January, February 2026. IMF predicted up to December 2025 and said it will end at 8%. And it ended at 5.4%.
And I'm asking, if it ended at 8, whether 2025 or whichever year that the IMF projected, would you then agree that the NDC has done something, or it will be what you had done previously?
No, you see, they follow through what we started, and they were able to continue, and they got it.
We have just about 8 minutes. Awal, don't do your face like that. You have gotten so much time.
You have been a pampered.
We didn't even talk about the
pampered boy.
You give me all the time to hear.
You too much.
No. I would just allow you to take just a few seconds to rebut if you have any rebuttal.
So I will also come back.
Why would you? I've always said that it is not an equal share.
Okay.
It's not. That's not what we do. We have a
when you have NDC and the annex here.
No, we have like conversations. And if it's fair for somebody, okay, Awal.
Is he speaking for PNC?
Because I want to talk about
Samira Baumia is a PNC, so is he speaking for PNC?
Her father was PNC, but
you see,
is NPP.
this kind of
CPP, MFA. And this is a matter of
this kind of disrespect. I will not take it anymore from you. Listen. Viewers,
I will also never take any disrespect for Samira Baumia on this platform. That I will also take.
Listen, I will never. You introduce me as a member of United Party.
Yes.
When they sit here, you speak your mind, it doesn't favor him. Then he will tell you that.
The way you are touting the economic fundamentals of these people.
Okay,
let me end my statement. I am saying that anytime he will say that to me on the show.
What exactly, so that I can redraw it?
The way I will deal with him,
you can't deal with him.
He will never forget it.
You cannot do that.
Because I am telling you,
sit for you to disrespect My people!
It was a response.
It's okay.
It was a response to you. Okay. That's why I'm saying that if Samira Bawumia was a PNC, are you here representing PNC?
PNC
what kind of disrespect is that?
That is a public record.
I want to understand why we've gotten to party politics.
He even introduced that.
You see what he's doing? Okay. Didn't he tell you that we have NDC and next year? What do you mean by that?
Okay.
What do you mean by that?
I didn't refer to you.
They use just one bag of rice to buy you from NDC to NPP. And you are here talking nonsense.
Who did that?
You are here talking nonsense.
Okay.
You are here talking nonsense.
Yes.
Just one bag of rice. And NPP just use one bag of rice to buy you from NDC to NPP.
Where?
And you are here talking nonsense. That rubbish must stop. That rubbish must stop. I said that rubbish must stop.
You will have to stop
kind of
rubbish because you cannot also listen to
what kind of nonsense?
You can't lie.
Just one bag of rice. You were bought from NDC to NPP.
Where?
Okay, both of
nonsense.
Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Let's just calm down.
I think,
and for the sake of continuity, because next week we'll be here again.
Yes.
Awal, it is quite clear. He is United Party.
Yes.
You know this already.
So,
if you're on the desk and if you're on the table, address people duly.
So I will be happy if you ask him to substantiate the allegation that...
No, because he tells you that it is a response, a rhetorical question.
Okay.
So if you withdraw yours, I ask him to withdraw his.
Oh, it's not withdrawal. We speak to facts. And the fact I spoke to
is that... You see this rubbish.
No. Awal, you're not listening.
This uncouth and barbaric person here sitting here.
Awal,
you cannot even listen to know that I'm representing United Party.
Let's not use words.
You cannot even listen to know that I am representing United Party.
That you are the uncouth person on this platform.
I have to call for him.
You that they will use just one bag of rice to buy you. You
defected to NDC.
Some time to continue the conversation.
And you come and sit here and then talk nonsense and rubbish. You said...